Mhm. What is up, good people? This is Prince. Welcome to Inner. And today I wanted to talk to you about something. I actually talked about this in my previous videos. Dopamine fasting, actually went and did the opposite of what I was preaching. And it always brings me back to the same conclusion that chasing pleasure or any type of emotional high is not really productive in a man's life. Come to think of it, we as men, we are designed to think logically. You know, we are designed for competition and all these other things. So you do need your chakra to flow properly within your body in order for you to use your mind and body to manifest the reality inside your head. And every time you go and press the button of pleasure in life, you're actually doing the opposite, because now you're stimulating only the body, doing things that are not real. Think about it. Let's say you're in the midst of a crisis or situation or stressful circumstance, and you just choose, let's say, to smoke. Whatever you do, whether you drink, you smoke, you just choose to indulge in that. It gives you a momentary sense of relaxation or pleasure. It sort of frees you away from your problem. But then the thing is, you start to become more dependent on that to feel normal in every situation in life that is supposed to be taking you down. Because when you go down in life, whether it be a big fall or a small one, it doesn't matter, any type of setback, when you gain a setback, you actually gain a lesson, because now you can analyze yourself and see your mistakes and actually fix them. But if you do decide to take the shortcut, which is dopamine, or actually sometimes you become just too passive to actually observe or learn anything or actually affect any change, because your mind sort of moves away from the problems and you're just indulging the body in whatever it is sensing. And the body, being what it is going to report to your brain exactly the sensation it is feeling. If you are in danger, your body tells you are in danger. Your brain has to make an effort to get you out of that situation. If you are safe, your body feels relaxed on its own to show that you are safe and there's no anxiety in your mind. But if you are in danger and you decide to get drunk, now your body thinks it is relaxed because it's been numbed. And instead of actually assisting your brain to utilize whatever mechanisms you have that are supposed to be taking you out of that situation, instead you've become too passive, and you don't really affect that much change, although you may think you do. Yeah, and I don't think that's a good thing, because it goes exactly against your own awakening. In order for you to fully awaken spiritually and be at your best physically, your body needs not to be disturbed by anything that it doesn't need from the external. Yeah, it's good every now and then to have fun, but consistently, most of the time, you need to actually be doing the things that are improving your body, so that when your mind cannot operate properly, your body assists you. Same as when you're feeling down physically, you're feeling stressed and you're not feeling good. If you are mentally strong and you've actually taken the time to train your mind and strengthen your spirit, you will overcome that mentally, and the feeling in your body will just pass with time. And in order for that to be achieved, there must be perfect harmony inside of you in terms of your mind and your body. And what ties all of this together is dopamine, because it gives, if imagine this, you have a problem You have to be motivated enough to deal with it. If you're not dealing with it, it won't be solved. If you're numbing yourself against it, it won't be solved. You just forget about it, you just move it to the back. But you actually have to deal with the whole mess if you want to clean. If you want the whole house to be clean, you actually have to clean everything around. No, simply meaning that the house would be your life. Yeah. If you did not watch the previous video and you're new to this channel, yeah, you should go watch it and learn more about yourself or learn more about me. Maybe you see certain things that are similar between me and you, or you might see my differences from you, which may actually help you understand yourself. But you might not like what I have to say, but yeah, that's it. You clicked on this video to watch, so I'm assuming you really wanted to know what the title. You wanted to know what I was saying based on the title of the video, yeah. All in all, I think dopamine just shuts your awareness. If you are indulging in habits that enforce it, they enforce you to use more of your dopamine, because that way you actually have to. You fucks up your brain, honestly, and you can't do that to yourself, because the moment your brain is out of order, your body will never control anything. Your body will never control anything. It doesn't control that much, because most of these things are controlled by your primal brain, which is the operating system on which the computer, which is your body, works. Now imagine you keep injecting viruses every day, but you expect it to run smoothly. That will never happen. So if you do want to awaken, you should try doing a dopamine fast. Me too, it goes for me too. Actually, I have to try practice what I preach. We're people, we do fall here and there, but it shouldn't be so easy for you to let yourself go, and indulge in habits that are gonna take you back, because that is exact dopamine. I think that is the enemy of every modern man. I think we all need to hear this as men. You should just forget about dopamine, because all the time I've stuck to anything that's actually hard. I've actually obtained something that's worth having, and with that, I noticed an increase in some of the things in my life that I do actually need, because I was able to ignore that instant gratification and actually go through with the hard actions that bring me the softness that life will give me after I've achieved what I've set out to achieve, or after I've achieved what I've already achieved now. Yeah, I can make a simple example for me. I used to be out of shape. I did go to the gym back then, but then I lost the habit. I was like skinny and out of shape for a long time, and I decided to go back. And now I no longer have to tell people or let them know what I was. Instead, I embody what I am now, which is a much more fitter person, and I enjoy that because it makes me feel good, and that gives me a boost in mental health. Now that is the soft part you obtain from doing the hard things. Now imagine if you were to cut 90% of all your dopamine sources, how much focus and clarity you'd have to actually chase your goals. You fix your food. Now your body and mind are working together. Your actual body is the your body is the actual weapon you have at your disposal to win in this modern warfare that is going on around here. Because we do hate to admit it, but I think it is there. There is some sort of spiritual warfare going on. And life is not as hard as it used to be back then, the time of our ancestors, because they actually had to face physical danger, you know. But now we don't have that. I mean, if someone beats you up, I mean, you can just call the cops. You don't have to fight back. So that type of thing keeps on making guys weaker and weaker. And the fact that every source of pleasure is now at your disposal with a tap of a phone, or I mean, there's endless things, endless services and goods that you don't even need, because most of these things are not even healthy for your body or spirit. But we do indulge anyway, and for me, I think that's a killer, because man, to me, serves as something that is supposed to be strong, focused, disciplined. I mean, all the masculine traits you could embody. I mean, you're not gonna have all of them simply because we're humans and we have different DNA and different genes. We're gonna behave differently, but there are universal traits within us as men that we know we do admire and we do wish to have. You are not gonna get that if you're always on dopamine. I mean, today I was off dopamine. Just one day, it's been the most productive day I've had the entire 3 weeks. And now looking back and reflecting on my prior decisions, I see how much poor decisions I've made due to being clouded mentally. Having dopamine every time I'm waking up, every time I'm around people, especially when you start having useless conversations. That's when you should notice yourself slipping down the drain, and that's not kind to you. You should be more kind to yourself, man. And the only way to be kind to yourself as a guy, I hate to break it to you, you have to be hard on yourself. I mean, if you're not hard on yourself, other people will be hard on you. I think we all know that as guys. I mean, take for instance, you don't train, you neglect your body and all that. If someone now was to jump you or start a fight with you, you wouldn't even be confident to fight back, because you can't fool your body. It knows that you're not strong, you're incapable, and it's going to do exactly that. So if you do want to awaken, I think you should work more on fasting your dopamine and feeding your energy to the actual hard things that are going to take you forward. You're awakening. You need to awaken. That person you envision every day in your mind, whether you're sleeping or waking up, that is the version of you that you fantasize about, that is supposed to have awakened internally. There's no way you're just gonna get there, or you're gonna buy an outfit and look like that guy you wanna be. It'll never happen. You actually have to forge the strength that your future you, the future you want. You actually have to forge the strength inside you now to actually fight for it and get it. Whether it's character, whether it's money, or whatever you want in the future, you have to forge yourself now to be able to get it by that time. And that comes with dopamine fasting. You actually have to be a tough dog. And this is a dog eat dog world. If you can't stop yourself from eating yourself, I mean, the other dogs don't even have to eat you, because you're making the job simple for them. So please, just be more kinder to yourself and awaken. Okay, I'm a fan of Naruto, and I will usually say this: awaken your Sharingan or your visual prowess or whatever it is. I mean, that's how I do see life. And thanks to Sashi Kishimoto or whatever for writing that series, but it does make an easy translation of life for me, because I think most of the things that life deals with are in there. I mean, for you it could be the Bible, for someone else it could be anything, but you actually have to awaken the power in whatever you believe in, and that comes through your body. If you can control what goes in your mouth, what you do, what goes out your mouth, what goes into your ears, what you watch. I mean, people will do it for you. As much as when you're broke, no one wants to spend their money on you as a guy, but there will be a ton of people who will be willing to pay you to do things that might exploit you. And in situations of exploitation, like with addictions and pleasure, you'd find that even if you do get the comfort and there's someone making decisions for you, all those things, life actually becomes harder, because now you actually have to deal with the misery inside yourself, that you can't do anything, you're incapable, you're not disciplined. I mean, this is what gives you your neuroses when you're with people or by yourself. That negative self-talk, it stems from all those tiny decisions you start of making every day. So if that is you, like me, you need to learn to actually preserve your energy. Stop dissipating it with things that ruin the flow of energy inside your body or your mind. Simply put, you have to strengthen your mind and your body. I mean, exactly, to be honest, that is exactly what I'm learning and trying to do now. And I can only tell you guys about something if it actually works. I mean, actually, I told you dopamine fasting should be religion. I actually went against my own word, and I do suffer the consequences. Hence, I'm back here making the same video again. Focus. You can't focus if your mind is not clear. It can't be clear if you keep on feeding your body rubbish, because that rubbish won't make your body work properly, even your mind. So you actually have to be able to put a leash on yourself, so you can put a leash on all the things that come into you, because they either kill you or awaken you. It's totally up to you. But yeah, I mean, awaken yourself, awaken the fire in you, resist dopamine, especially if you are a man. I speak for men in this. I mean, even if you are a woman, you need to learn that, but I think it's much more crucial for us as men, because truth to be told, the world doesn't do us any favor. What use is it for you to castrate yourself, or kill yourself on behalf of the world? I mean, you have to learn to love yourself, and sometimes that means actually being able to discipline yourself. The way you discipline someone if they mess with you, you have to actually discipline yourself if you mess with yourself. So yeah, that's it from me. Yeah, resist dopamine, awaken yourself. Yeah, that's the message from me. I mean, if you have any other thoughts or whatever, put it in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit the comment. Don't forget to leave a comment. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share it with your friends if you believe it could help them. That type of thing. So yeah, maintain your spirit, and have inner awareness. That was it from me, guys. Have a nice day or evening, based on where you're at. It was actually evening here, but have a nice one. See you in the next video. In a way.